This is a brief tutorial on how to get started with Twitter, to participate in Twitter chats, and to help you navigate your Twitter account for professional development purposes. You've probably heard that Twitter is a great place to receive professional learning and help you with your professional learning growth. So I want to show you a few things that will help you get on your way. The first thing I want for you to notice is that there are buttons here up at the top: Home, Notifications, Hashtag Discover, and Me. Wherever the dark line is helps you know which section of your Twitter you're in. Right now we're in the Me section. Also at the top that doesn't change is the search Twitter field, the envelope where you can direct message people who you follow and they follow you back, the gear where you can go for settings and help, and then also the place where you can click this button here so that you can actually create a tweet. Here is typically what people will see when you're tweeting in this square. Oftentimes when someone first starts a Twitter account, there will be an egg here, and if you don't change it fairly quickly, people will refer to you as an egghead. I highly recommend that you change this at some point. If you need to know how to change it, this might be something you could Google. For today, we're going to really talk about how you can participate in a Twitter chat. To participate in a Twitter chat and to follow a Twitter feed, you want to first go to Discover. When you go to Discover, first it's going to have tweets that say that are happening now that are tailored specifically for you. So you're not going to see every tweet that you might see if you were clicked in your home feed, which is going to show you tweets for people that you follow and that for that kind of interest. What you will be seeing in Discover is anything that might be of interest to you based on your activity. However, to make this more specific, once you're in Discover, you can then go to Search Twitter, and then you can put in the hashtag of the particular chat you want to follow. In this case, we're going to do NISD Innovate, which constantly has feeds about instructional technology, tools, uses, and ideas, but then every Tuesday night from 8:30 to 9 you can also follow. We're going to then hit enter once you've done the search, and it's going to give you results for that hashtag. It's going to default to showing you the top tweets. What you want to do so that you can see all the tweets is switch to all tweets. At that point, then you'll see all the tweets where people have included the hashtag NISD Innovate. At that point, you're going to see, you need to make sure that you've clicked everything so that you see all tweets regardless of whether it's people, photos, videos, news, timelines, or an advanced search. Once you have that where you see that tweet coming through, then you can create a tweet responding to that chat. If you click on here, in order for other people that are following the same hashtag to see your tweet, you need to include the hashtag NISD Innovate. Then you can tweet out what you would like to see. Then you'll click Tweet. Once that tweet has come out, if you want to see that it's there, you can either refresh your page or you can go to your section and look and see that it's already been tweeted out. When you're back in your Discover, notice that it'll go back to what's tailored to you. If you want to, you can go to recent searches, and again, it'll take you back to that hashtag. Another thing you can do so that it'll be a saved search, you can also click on save so that you don't have to type it in every time. You can simply go to the search and drop down to the saved searches. Once you have gone back to the hashtag and you clicked all so that you can see all the feeds that are coming through, then you can go through and see what other people have tweeted. What you can do at that point is you can look through, and if there's something that you like, you could also retweet it. For example, I want to retweet so that the people that follow our Innovate can also see that tonight there is a tweet or a chat over Lesson Crashers. So I'll choose to retweet that. When you're in your phone, you have the option to retweet or quote tweet, which means then you can add to the tweet if there's still more, not all 140 characters have been used up, and you can add more to that quote tweet. But just in regular Twitter on your desktop, you don't have that luxury. If you do want to copy and paste something so that you can retweet and add your own information, you can go and you can actually copy the post, and then you can go over here and you can paste what you copied. And then you can add your own thoughts. And then at that point, tweet. If you want to, because you know that you have modified the tweet, you can add modified tweet. Or if you're wanting to do a hat tip because you want to say good job, you can do HT and then tweet. Now sometimes when you're in a chat, you'll get notifications somebody addresses you specifically. When they address you specifically, you will see over here a little one with notifications. Specifically addressing you may have to do with they've either retweeted you, favorited, or they've responded to a tweet. So when you go to notifications, you can look all over here to see notifications. If you notice, this is people that have followed me. Those are my recent notifications. You can also see the people that have retweeted you or people that have added you to a list. If someone has responded to you, you might see this. They may say thank you for a follow, or for example, it says what's on November 8th. You can then reply to those in any way you wish by clicking the reply button. And then you can say at that point, and tweet back to them. Now these are just a few things you can do to help yourself as you participate and learn in Twitter. Remember, me is going to post anything that you've retweeted or that you've tweeted yourself. Discover is where you can go and search for a particular hashtag, and remember, if you have a saved search, then you can go to that already saved search without having to type it in. Notifications are where you're going to see whether you've been mentioned, or you have a hat tip, or a retweet, or a modified tweet, or of any of those things, or you've been added to somebody else's list. And then the final place is home, where anyone that you follow, you're going to see anything that they have tweeted out on there. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your IT coach to help you with Twitter. I highly encourage you to come on NISD Innovate Chat, which is Tuesday nights from 8:30 to 9, which is a great place to start when you are trying to get into Twitter to help develop your growth and your professional learning. Thank you so much.